Okay, we're back. We're streaming the World 4-Player Chess Championships. Uh, I was having technical difficulties before, my stream deck not working. So check the stand-ins. Caleb first, Cha Cha second, Joshua Pro third. Gonna observe some games. No games in progress. That's not a good sign. Okay. I guess people have not been pressing rematch. I know Cha Cha said he needed to go at some point. I don't think he's going to be here for the whole arena. But hopefully we can get some arena games going. Meanwhile, let me go get rid of this aborted VOD. It's 2 minutes long. Delete that. Alright. So, there's no games going on. It's not good. Just ask in the chat here what's going on. I guess we can check the stand-ins. I see 8 players have some scores, but no games. It's incredibly strange. Well, we have an hour, 40 minutes left. These guys are not going to get very high scores if none of them can get games. Apparently, Hyper Turtle left the building. I guess we can. This game was 100 moves. We can go look at what happened this game while we wait for something to happen. Cha Cha was blue, by the way. Yellow traded with blue. So the time control of this arena is 30 seconds with no increment. I'm not going to be able to do much analysis. Interesting. And yellow did not take back. Yellow just retreated. So red basically lost the queen for nothing. And blue could have then traded queens with yellow and left green with the only queen, but he decided not to. He just retreated his queen. He saved it. Like the free 9 points. Yellow flagged. And again, they get no increment. So he's down to 0. Cha Cha still has 9 seconds. Caleb with 19 seconds. That's incredible. And green with 23 seconds. I guess Cha Cha is low on time. Cha Cha just hung his queen due to a pre-move. Sacked his queen for a bishop. That did take 2 seconds from green. No, maybe not. Maybe that was instant. No, it took 2 seconds from green. Caleb just has so much time. So Green times out. We have Chow Chow versus Caleb. Chow Chow with only 0.9. Oh, okay, and he sacks. He's trying to promote. Mate some of these kings. He has 0.3 seconds though. Chow Chow flag, so Caleb wins it. Alright, let's check the stand and see if we have games going now. Oh my god, still no games. That's pretty weird. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to cover this arena, but if no one's gonna play, not much I can do. You can check the stand-ins. Stand-ins is Caleb first, Chow Chow second, Joshua Pro third, Hyper Turtle fourth, Zeus fifth, Alibird sixth, Lamik seventh, Ahaha 8, Abel Panache is in ninth. But we're just not seeing any games. Only one user in the queue. Archive has 10 games with 8 players. That's really weird. Hmm. So the format of this tournament is that the top two, everyone looks at their top arena score that they've earned, and they take their individual top 2 arena scores and add them together. So that means even if this arena like resumes, no one is going to get a top score for themselves compared to other arenas where they play the whole time. I guess this arena is pretty pointless. Thanks for the raid, Cha Cha. Not much to watch here. I wanted to observe this arena, but no one is playing. There's been no games for the last, since your game ended. Let's give Cha Cha a shout out, though. I don't really know what to do. There's nothing to cover here. No one's playing. I went over the last game, and we looked at that. But, yeah. Appreciate the raid, though. Welcome in, Cha Cha Chess viewers. Cha Cha was blue this game. He finished second here. Cha Cha second in the arena stand-ins. 0 people in the queue. Now 1 person in the queue. 0 games. We need at least 4 people to get a game going. Yeah, Cha Cha, it's not just you. Other people left as well. And I was just saying right before you got here that it doesn't really make sense for people to play at all now, because even if they start getting games, they're not going to get a high arena score because they're all losing 20 minutes. Oh, it shows me 1. Let me look again. Now it shows me 0. But maybe this isn't accurate here. I don't know. It's a bug? Okay. Josh says there's 3 in the queue. It's a bug that doesn't show the accurate number of people, or it's a bug where games can't start even when there's more than 4 people. I'm not sure which of those 2 you mean. But it looks like there were 10 games total played. No games in progress. We'll give it another 5 minutes or so, but if games don't start, I think I'm gonna just end the stream, unfortunately. Oh, it always showed 0 or 1 for you? Okay. But yeah, I think Cha Cha said he wanted to get some sleep. Hopefully, Cha Cha will play some of the later arenas. I mean, tomorrow's arenas from his perspective. He's going to show up in a bit. Okay, he can come help me commentate on this position right here. Here we see 4 kings. I guess I could jump in the commentary booth so Luke can join me later. I could just commentate on random games, I guess. Did you see how you didn't win that? Yeah, no, I mean, he ran out of time. Caleb had a ridiculous amount of time. I did go over the game, and I showed how you had like 8 seconds and he had 22 seconds. Um, I mean, yeah, we can go back a bunch of moves here. Um, like, okay, you're at 8 seconds. He's at, well, a few moves earlier, he was at, yeah, here he's at 21 seconds. You're at 11 seconds. Like, Caleb just has so much time. And the Hyper Turtle has a bunch of time too, but eventually his pieces were taken, he was checked, and he flagged. We go ahead a bunch of moves here. Let's see. So this situation, you're at like under 3 seconds, and he has 8 seconds. So really hard to catch up there. But yeah, Cha Cha hung in there. We can see near the end of the game, sacks his queen for the rook. And this is, of course, an easy over the board win, or on the board win for Cha Cha. He has 3 pawns that can queen, 3 bear kings. Cha Cha knows how to ladder mate, so it would be an easy time if there were any increment, but there is no increment. And he has 0.6 seconds to mate, maybe not 3 kings, but if he can just mate the live king, the red king, then he wins. He has to mate the red king in 0.3 seconds, and unfortunately this yellow king was here and might eat Cha Cha's pawns, so he had to be careful what he promoted. Honestly, I think given the situation, it was probably best to just roll the dice and full send one of these pawns and just hope it's not taken. But he rolled several pawns instead. So he rolled the pawns in the king, protecting, so that he could promote protected. But here's at 0.3. He rolled out a bunch of moves without losing any time. But at this point, he went from 0.3 to nothing. If you pre-move every move you win, but they're so fast. Yeah. I mean, red was pre-moving too. So, it's tough. It was a good try though. I just was pointing out earlier in the game that you just took like red's queen, and yellow didn't take back. I think yellow like moved his queen back or something like that. You could have traded queens with yellow, but you decided to just keep your king or keep your queen. So red basically hung his queen to you. Did someone gift you a sub? Probably. Let me see. I could actually check. Yes, you were gifted a sub by Chess. So Chess gifted 16 subs to me recently. I think that is. I played in a Chess Played Quick recently. I think it was the variance chess played quick, and it took them a while to announce the results and then a while to gift the subs. But that had to be what that was. Cha-Cha just cleans up at those events. Cha-Cha gets like 90 subs, but usually I get like 15. Still very nice of chess. Alright, let's check. Do we have anything going here? Nope. Oh, maybe Luke will join the stream soon and tell us about his day. You got 30 the last one? You're talking the puzzles one, I guess. The puzzles one was tough. I didn't even do the puzzles one. Cha-Cha, I helped you out though. Well, maybe I helped you out. Maybe it didn't count. I joined your club. I didn't join anyone else's club. I tried grinding puzzles for a bit. At least the puzzle rush. Tell Luke to join the arena. Yeah, I mean, if he comes in the chat, I'll tell him to join the arena for sure. Yeah, should we just look at random 4PC games? I'm gonna exit out of this. We'll look at 4PC in general. There's an FFA 2250 plus. I guess that's the highest one that we can look at. I mean, we can look at this, I guess. Oh, you needed at least 25 people? Oh, that's unfortunate. I just realized, like, recently, like, I had a call with one of the partner coordinators at chess.com who was telling me I should, encourage people to get premium memberships. And, like, I created a command for that. Like, I followed his advice. So, like, this is the command. I also have a command for, like, gold, platinum, and diamond. But, I mean, I didn't realize that the way that they rejiggered the benefits from that was... Oh, oops. I gotta catch up to live position here. I'm sorry. I didn't realize the way they rejiggered the benefits. It used to be that puzzles was a benefit of diamond, and now puzzles is a benefit of gold. So, like, in my command, my main command here, I'm encouraging people to get gold. Because, like, if it were me, like, I like the puzzles, and I like the ad-free viewing. I don't really care about the other stuff. So, if I wasn't being provided, like, a free diamond from chess.com, I would buy gold myself, like, for sure. That's kind of what I recommend for people. But it's like, if you like the game review, then game review is a platinum feature. And Diamond apparently has, like, this AI coaching where it'll tell you, like, not only what the best move is, but, like, why the move is best. So, like, those platinum and diamond features, like, I wouldn't use myself because I don't play chess. Like, game review I think is really cool, but there's no game review for Bughouse, no game review for even things like Crazy House, 4-player chess. So game review is really for chess, though it does work for 960, which is pretty cool. Like, if I ever got into chess, I would just play 960. Anyway, if you like that sort of thing, I recommend that stuff. But I mean, I'm not gonna, like, constantly shill for chess.com premiums as if I care that much or make a lot of money on it, which I don't. But, I just want to be upfront with people. if you use my link, I get a small commission. And I figure there's no downside to telling people about it. Yeah, you had platinum before diamond. Yeah. That makes sense. Anyway, let me know if that arena starts up again. Here does a millionaire of this premium membership. I don't think I've even got paid for like a single premium membership, as far as I know. I don't know if no one has signed up for with my link, or I never promoted it before, so why would people? Or if they did, it might be so few that they wait until there's more to do a payout. I don't know. Doesn't really matter to me, but I figure I should mention it to people because I know there are people in my community who get premium memberships, and if they're going to get one anyway, they might as well, support me by doing it through my link. That's really the only reason I'm like that I tell people about it. But yeah, I wasn't even mentioned at all until like yesterday. I had a meeting with them, and they mentioned I should start doing that. Just you and Caleb in the arena. Yeah, sorry, Josh. There's going to be other arenas throughout the weekend. I'll try to cover as many of those as possible. The next arena, I might have a conflict. Let's look at. I'm going to get out of this game. We're just look at the upcoming arenas. So there's one going on right now. Obviously, upcoming one. The next one is in 3 hours. So let me check my schedule. In 3 hours. Does 3 hours really mean 4 hours or 2 hours? Or sometimes I don't know when we're not like right on the hour what that means. I assume it would be 4 hours from 40 minutes ago, like 3 hours and 20 minutes from now. Yeah, I guess I can cover that one. But if I do cover that, I need to get some food at some point because I'm covering a Bughouse World Championship match that starts at 9:45 Eastern Time. After that, it should be free. Yeah, I hope more people play in these arenas. Um, I think 1-1 is probably a more popular time control than the Hyperbullet. And the other problem, of course, is the timing that most of the Europeans are asleep right now, including Cha-Cha, I guess. Hmm. Oh, hold on. Back up the truck. We got a game. The arena has started again. Alright. I'm not going to go to the start of this game, but we're back in business, guys. I hope Josh is in there. Alright, so we're at the 3-player stage. They've eliminated yellow. Time is very important in this particular time control. It's going to be a lot of pre-moves, a lot of flags. So they are in flag mode. Red had the most time, but now he's losing a bit of time. If they all just do safe pre-moves, then red will win easily. Oh, well, that's savage. Red doing like a nasty check and flagged green. Joshua Pro is green. Okay, oh, Cha-Cha was playing in that. Cha-Cha was yellow. We got another game. Okay, maybe Cha-Cha's back in the mix now. Cha-Cha just took a fourth. Yeah, it's tough. That's a free night for blue. Okay. Oh, maybe red had kept blue distracted there. Blue trades knight for bishop with red. Look at the times, everyone's playing pretty fast. Green had the most time, but now it's all pretty even. So a well-timed capture in this particular time control is especially deadly. Because like a trade turns into a free piece if they don't recapture because they've done some other pre-move. Yellow needs to watch out for this check, even to just lose some time. I don't think blue's gonna give up his bishop at this point though. Later in the game he would. Green has 2 queens. The green's got a lot of material. I do think the yellow king is the safest. Just because of the pawn structure. It's a good pawn structure. Blue running out of material. Oh. So green sniped the mate on red when he wasn't looking. Green with 3 queens. They gotta go out. Oh, green's just sacking on yellow. That makes a lot of sense. So blue with only 2 seconds. Oh, yeah. Go after blue. Just flag blue. Oh, he mated. Green can claim, right? Oh, there's the flag of yellow, though. Green was Caleb. Cha-cha blue. Yeah, Caleb just got a time advantage, and then he sacked pieces on everyone to, like, rob them of time. Very effective strategy. Got another game, guys. Hey, Ollie. Thanks for watching. Alright. It's good we're back in business here. Oh, green going hard after yellow. Blue might be the beneficiary. Oh, red takes that queen. And red doesn't go after yellow, it's opposite. So red is a good opposite. I think that lets us rule out a few people that red could be. Oh. Blue now takes some of red's material. Green and yellow trade with each other. Another queen for green. And green sacks on red. I think he really wants this mate. And he's got it. Green with only 1.4 seconds though. And green flags. Yellow has more time than blue. Oh, blue sacks everything. And now blue can promote. This should be a really easy win for blue. Blue has a ton of time. Now he can ladder both kings. Blue cha-cha. Alright. Good job, cha-cha. Oh. Now we are lacking a game again. Oh, here's a game. Okay. Blue takes the green queen. So blue is a terrible opposite. Honestly, I don't think cha-cha would do that. I don't think blue is cha-cha. Oh, blue running very low on time. and loses a queen. Blue, not going to live for long. Blue might be able to hurt someone though. Or maybe get enough material so that he doesn't take fourth place. Oh, blue grabs the yellow queen. A red rook. Okay, so 33 points. Blue may be able to beat someone here. Red gets the mate on blue. Yellow takes a bunch of red pieces. Yellow promotes another queen. Immediately loses a queen. Checks are just so powerful because they can gain you time. That yellow check on green. Very useful. I think green might eventually sack for this pawn just to get a check on yellow. Oh, red wins. Joshua Pro was red. Cha-Cha blue. Got another game. Oh, Cha-Cha was trying to take the yellow pawn, didn't realize green took it before. Ah. Yep, that's tough. Whoa, what? What supported that? Or, oh, I see. Nothing could take it. It's just a back ranker. This knight can't take that or... Wow. Nice find by red. Blue captures a bunch of red pieces. Oh my god. Red's losing everything. Not many pieces left here. Yellow eating some blue material. These checks on blue have cost blue a lot of time. And yellow sacked on red. This check just ate up a few seconds from yellow. Red flags. We have a 1v1. Red does have a bunch of points though. Red could easily beat some of these guys. Okay, blue Rapturous Rhino. He's at 3100. Nice. It's a win for... Oh, red was Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha says, okay, I'm out. Oh, maybe there's another player playing here then. So Cha-Cha not in this game. Oh, thanks, Ollie. Appreciate it. It's too quick for me, for sure. Like, I'm not playing, I'm commentating. I enjoy 4-player chess. Rapid is more my speed. But I'm trying to do, a little bit of commentary on this. There's not many people who stream 4-player chess. The few that do aren't available in, all hours of the day. Some of them are playing in the event and don't want to stream when they're playing. So I felt that I could add some value when I streamed a bunch of the... So this particular, let me back up. This particular World Championship has 2 different time controls. 1 minute with a 1 second increment and 30 seconds with no increment. I felt like I could add some value commentating the 1 minute with a 1 second increment because, I can find some insights here and there, but this is just too fast for me to even see anything. So really we're just kind of watching. We're watching it together. But I knew the 4PC community would at least get some coverage of this. Beautiful carnage, yeah. Cha Cha says should not be a time control. Yeah, I mean, there's some people who really like it. It's not for me. So there's mate in 1 for green. Green mates red. And Greek could just claim. That's Caleb. Oh, I should have looked at who's in here, who's in this game. We have Ajay, Joshua, Raptors, Rhino, and Caleb. So games can continue with Cha Cha out. It was nice of you to jump in there for a few games, Cha Cha, to help the arena start up again. So yeah, the way this is working with the 2 different time controls is I thought night up was a little better. I don't know. Is within each time control, the top 4 players move on, and it's the top 4 players by looking at their top 2 arena scores in that time control. So there were 2 weekends of 1 minute with a 1 second increment and 2 weekends of 30 second with no increment. All of the 1-1 weekends are already over, so we know who qualified for 1 minute with a 1 second increment. There's already been 1 weekend of 30 second with no increment. This is the 2nd weekend. So we're figuring out who qualifies there, and there's a ton of arenas. So this is arena number 30 out of 39. So after this, there will be 8 more arenas. And they're all going to be at this ridiculously fast time control. Red has the most time here by far. You can just take blue's pieces or check him. And that's Caleb. Alright. Oop, no game yet. So Caleb is in first, Cha Cha in second. But again, the ordering doesn't really matter. It's not that the top player or the top 2 from a particular arena advances. It's your top arena score. So if this is a low score compared to his other arenas, which it probably is, then this score doesn't matter that much. It is practice though, and practice is helpful because there's going to be semifinals that I think the semifinals, I forget if semifinals are a mix of time controls or just one of the 2 time controls, but finals are definitely a mix. So you have to be good at both time controls. Good at 1 minute with a 1 second increment, and also good at 30 second with no increment. So some of the players who have already qualified with the 1 minute with a 1 second increment are practicing at this time control for the finals. Are you? Oh, that's a great question, Ali. And the answer is honestly probably different in this time control, but at a rapid time control, which the main rapid time control nowadays is 1 minute with a 1 second increment. and 1 minute with a 7-second increment, and 7 seconds is a lot. So these games can last like 100 moves. So I mean, sometimes there's a 4-player chess game that'll last like one game will last like an hour, with like a long end game. But normally the meta at higher level games, and when I say higher level, like a rule of thumb is over like 2200 Raiden, is that opposites work together. So what we mean by opposites is red will work with yellow, and blue will work with green. And this is the way it is explicitly in the teams variation. So the teams variation is different from free-for-all. This is free-for-all right here. In the teams variation, red and yellow are working together, and they're just trying to mate one of these kings, so they don't have to worry about points at all. And blue and green are working together, they just have to mate one of these kings, so you don't have to worry about points at all. But in FFA, you're worrying about points. The meta is opposites work together, and they'll play as if it were teams. So they will help each other out. They will not take each other's pieces for free. They will sometimes do trades where like they'll lose a piece, but their opposite will win a piece. And they're really playing versus the other two players. And the goal is to eliminate the player to the right or the left. And then you go to the 3-player stage where opposites stop working together. And at the 3-player stage, at the higher levels, it shifts to a game of balance, where if one player is winning at pieces on the board or points, or I mean, I guess that's just it. Either points or position or pieces on the board, then the other players will tag team that player, whittle them down to size until there's a balance. And really, it's every man for himself, that everyone wants to win by getting the most points. And this is, a lot more obvious at slower time controls. If you watch our friend Chow Chow Chess, who rated earlier, I should give him another shout out. Chow Chow Chess plays a lot of 4-player chess, and he usually plays at much slower time controls. You can learn a lot from watching him. Give him a shout out both ways. Oh, I can't give him a shout out because it hasn't been long enough. But I can shout out some other 4-player chess streamers. So Luke, 4-player chess himself, streams 4-player chess. Grafty Ben streams 4-player chess. You can watch all these guys to learn more about the game. You can also look in my VODs, video on demand, my previous videos, and you can look at the ones from last week where I covered, time controls that were slightly more sensible than this one. 1 minute with a 1-second increment. That's mate in 1 for red. Don't think yellow can do anything about it. I don't know what yellow's sitting for. Oh, I guess he's worried about the claim, which red can claim, and he did. Okay, so red Rapturous Rhino. Have a good one, Cha Cha. Get some rest, and hopefully you can come in strong for some of these other arenas. Oh, that was a free bishop. Oh, not anymore. Now blue going against red. And he's hurt his structure, meaning the pawns around his king. In 4-player chess in general, you have to be worried about checks, because if you get a check, particularly from your left, so suppose blue checks red, then yellow and green see that red has to deal with that check, has to move his king or capture the piece, and they have free reign to do damage to red while that's going on. Like they could take a free piece, take a free queen, etc. So when you get checked, that's really bad. That's why in 4-player chess, your structure is important. Like this is a good structure. The king is protected by pawns. It's hard to check him. This king protected by pawns. It's hard to check him. The structure, big deal. And checks are an even bigger deal in this fast variation with this time control, because checks can result not only in you losing pieces to the other players, but it can also result in you losing time as you respond to the check. The checks are overpowered here. And blue flags. And yellow, it was much easier for yellow because, oh shoot, where am I? I'm just backing up here. So red was just like moving his king, and it was easier for yellow because he could just move his queen and he could pre-move all of those regardless of what red was doing. And sometimes red would move into a place where he couldn't because the queen would be covering it. Like this move here, red, if he tried to like move his queen somewhere, didn't work because the queen was pinned. That was a clever move. If red were the one checking, like if he checked the yellow king, then yellow would be losing time. Alright, let's check the next game. Sal, you got a minute before you got here. Luke, are you going to play? Before everyone wanted you to play because there wasn't 4 people. Now there are 4 people. So you could play, but if you're not playing, you can jump in the commentary booth. I am in the 4PC server in commentary. Here we have a 1v1. Green says, I want to thank Blue for his work in the field. I think Green's being sarcastic there. We'll see. Okay. That's a win for Blue. No games right now. Luke, so before you got here, there was a period of time of, I think, 20 minutes where there were no games because there were not enough people playing. But we've had some games recently. Have they stopped again?
Hey there.
Hey, Luke. Oh, we got a game.
Did Vahan drop out because of the no games thing?
No, actually the opposite. Cha Cha dropped out because he wants to sleep and he's in Europe.
Fair enough.
And yeah, like right after he dropped out, there were no games for anyone. Cha Cha raided me, and I was sitting here like just trying to fill the void, talking about random things and mentioning that there were no games. And then Cha Cha jumped back into a queue. He played like 3 or 4 games. And then at that point, there were enough people to continue without him, so he went to sleep.
He just wanted to contribute to the queues is all. That's funny.
Yeah, I mean that's super nice of him. I mean, because queues were not going without him.
Right, he's got to get sleep though. But when he returns, he's gonna be a contender for sure.
I mean, he came into my chat. He said he hates this time control, so he's not a fan. But when he went to,
I tried to tell the man Luke that I don't like the time control. It's little bit quick.
Great impressions as always. Yeah. So he said that. Well, I mean, he said that he doesn't like the time control. He's not very good at it. But when he ended his stream, and also when he went to sleep, he was second in this arena. So I mean,
Yeah.
he can roll out some fast moves.
Second to somebody who's already basically qualified. But like, I honestly like he should have. He could have put in some effort there, but I mean, if it's too late for him, it's too late for him.
Yeah, I mean another part of this is honestly, I think this is just practice for most all these players.
Oh yeah.
Because like the 20 minutes when no one was getting games, that means everyone's going to have a lower score this particular arena. And
Oh yeah.
and
He
I mean,
probably
it doesn't
figured that
matter
out.
who finishes first, second, third this particular arena. What matters is their top two arena scores.
Oh
So this
yeah.
is
And if it's
unlikely to be a top two score for anyone.
oh yeah, definitely not Caleb either. Only for those who didn't participate, which I mean, it shocks me that it went dead for about 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, this is like pretty late night for Europe. So
Yep.
we'd expect there to be mostly Americans in here.
Yeah, and not all the Americans got off work yet. So
That's
there's
true.
a chance I push. There's a chance that I next year push something back a couple of hours UTC, but I'm not confirming it yet. Because I think 6 UTC would be terrible. 4 UTC looks like it's a great time for a lot of the what was it? What was the term I'm looking for? I don't know, but a lot of the Americans who are addicted to their addicted to the electronics the most to come out and just waste their sleep away, you know?
Yep. Makes sense.
So that's the best time for people like Caleb and GS.
Yeah.
Okay, meantime I see Green running his time down.
Well,
Red
red.
taking advantage of his time, finding a checkmate in the meantime. Well played by Red.
Yeah, yellow has the most time.
Yellow's the most time,
but he's
could
running out
be
of pieces.
sneaking. Red just casually making pretty good pre-moves.
We have a 1v1.
Oh, there was that bug temporarily with that 2 blue queens, or the dead king.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay.
Okay, there was a stalemate there. Rhinoceros was the winner.
Oh, wow. I mean, the stalemate was fine for him. He still won. But
yeah, because the stalemate adds 20 to the stalemated player, but the remaining kings go to the other player who is alive.
Makes sense.
Oh, Red had a pin there that he wanted to take care of.
Oh, wait. I'm not at the end of the games. Or no, I am. Okay.
Yeah, no, in the middle opening phase, there was a pin that Blue saw that I think he error spammed or something.
Yeah, I saw the arrow
That
spam.
Red missed. Red missed a pin that would have forced Yellow Queen to stay on board.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go back. This is too fast paced. But
that's fine. Well, that's something that
Oh,
Vahan and I will definitely catch.
by the way, one thing that was pointed out was if you open up the stand-ins, which we'll do after this game is over, like it lists how many games are going on and how many players are in the queue.
We got one game going with 0 in the queue.
Right. Well, so people were saying that the number of players in the queue is like always wrong, that's bugged out.
That can be.
Yeah, I guess that was my question to you, whether that's sometimes accurate, or whether it's a known bug or what?
Sometimes a bug, it appears.
Okay.
Red just grabbing free pieces casually.
Yeah. Why not?
Green with the highest amount of time just shuffling.
Seems like a good strategy.
Red has to be worried about green. I mean, like pre-moves like that, and his clock is just down. 0. Green is clear advantage. Wow, what a pre-move catcher right there from blue. Nice try, nice effort by blue.
My board is lagging for some reason. Like sometimes it will just like show the position as frozen, and then all of a sudden like 10 moves will happen, which is weird because I haven't had that happen before.
I've had it happen on my end before. So it does happen. Okay, yellow liking you move there. Red has the most time. Yellow's position looks the weakest.
Yeah.
Just the
his pawn structure not great.
Yeah, green trying to take advantage of that. Red is probably the next one. So I think blue green are really going to be are easy to survive the 3-player stage here.
I like red's structure.
Red's position looks better than about 10 moves ago. Probably 10 moves past, yeah. But now blue's looking like he's trying to threaten something here. Gonna trade bishops, yeah. Red trading bishops, not so good for him.
Yeah, gotta respect the bishop.
Kind of. Red and blue, or I'm sorry, red and yellow both have queens though, and neither blue nor green have.
Yeah, their queens aren't active now though. Oh, I don't think you should have taken that pawn. Well, I guess there's no bishops right now from blue that can look at red.
Weird. I mean, I don't think the teaming stage has stopped yet. Red and yellow. Yellow has a little bit too much material.
Red just losing a whole bunch of time.
That's a free. Yeah, okay. Blue finds a good in between move there.
Nice find by blue.
Flags.
And red burned a bunch of time. I felt like looking for a mate there, but he still seems to have the most time. So.
He has by far the most time.
Yeah, so maybe it was just lag on my end.
Yellow, but now I like red.
Yeah.
Yeah, red's just taking advantage of everybody here. Mate, yep. And that's game
over.
He
can claim, yeah.
Red can claim win here. Or he can just let blue get third.
Okay.
Josh.
I don't think we've seen Outsider before, have we? Let's check the standings. Yeah, Outsider hasn't gotten any points yet, but he was in the mix there.
I recognize the user only because I think I've found him participate in a few other games, but there was like he's only gotten change in the standings, if I recall correctly. He's only gotten like a point or two.
Oh, snipes a free rook. Yeah, Ali. The games are too quick for the computer.
Okay, red trying to make a pre-move there. You see that? Sometimes blue's in pre-move mode and red can just capture a piece for free instead of a trade.
Yeah.
It's a classic Luke trick whenever he plays hyper bullets. Just go for the rook by queen takes something and then queen takes rook. Queen takes pawn, queen takes rook, but the queen's hanging on the first move, and they're in pre-move mode. Blue gets a mate here. Red cannot find the mate. Blue can just move the queen up to the d14 and missed it. d14, e14, for example, actually. Both. What's blue doing? Hanging his queen for mate instead of finding a free one on the d14, e14 square. Okay. Red's position here reminds me of the previous red.
Yeah, his structure isn't as good though.
Yep. Agree with that. Red sneaking in a queen. Able to do that during pre-moves. Oh, that pre-move was not the best.
That's savage. And suddenly red loses everything.
Being savage. Oh, blue is just sacking a whole blue making those crazy pre-moves. I think Blue's Caleb.
Blue's way up on points though.
Points. I feel like Blue's Caleb. 69, nice.
Nice.
Do you think that wins? I don't think so.
Luke has an emote for that.
Yep.
Stick it in the chat here.
Okay, who wins? I was correct about red being Caleb. Or no, I wasn't.
No, you thought Blue was Caleb. Blue was Joshua.
Okay, so Blue was Josh.
But Blue was a strong player, and so was Red. You're right about that, at least. And by the way, Caleb still winning. Joshua second. Rapturous Rhino third. Passes Chow Chow.
Are we observing the same? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's only one game going. Okay. So.
Yeah, I just saw Green looked like he was close to getting mated there. Oh no, it was Blue found a mate on Red, and then Green lost his queen. And Green's losing everything else now. Catching up to the last position. Still holding on. Green. Oh, Blue has the most time here and the most material and the most points. He's got all three advantages here. Who is the player to lose? Green Bishop.
Green pushing P. That was yellow.
Yellow. He could trade queens there, but okay. Otherwise, wow, what a trade between blue green. Yellow has to use his pieces to keep his king safe.
No, I mean, yellow's happy they're attacking each other.
Mate right there, he missed it. He missed, like, moving a rook to the rank on the 7th, or 6th rather, would have covered, would have gotten him 40 points. It would have put him in guaranteed second. I don't know if it was a good idea for him to take the mate, but at least get him out.
Who would he mate? I didn't.
Green.
Oh, he would have made it green. Okay. Oh, green hiding among the dead pieces.
Oh yeah, he's still alive. He might win just based on staying alive while yellow and blue flag each other. Watch out, blue. Oh, blue had the claim win. That was nice.
Okay.
Rapturous Rhinoceros, who is a known hyperbullet farmer. Not even a farmer. He's a farmer. He is a good player farmer, but in this arena, I think he's probably dropped a whole lot of rating.
Yeah. He was definitely over 3,000 earlier.
If this was a 6-second arena, Rapturous Rhinoceros would run over everybody. I think. I mean, he was the winner. He was the winner of the Ultra Cup. That's one thing we got to note here.
So, what is the Ultra Cup?
The Ultra Bullet Cup is a tournament that GS was in charge of. Chessmaster GS, GYS, if you will.
And did he get prize money for it, or is it just for fun?
I don't know all the details. I did broadcast the Ultra Cup because I managed to be live at the time. Remember what stream was going on. I think I just decided to go live one time, and no, it was a self-partner. It was one of the self-partner rounds, and the Ultra Cup was taking place at the same time. I was like, hey, why are you scheduling the Ultra Cup the same time as the Worlds? But it happened to work out to where I could catch the last 30 minutes of it live. Okay, Red getting checkmated here. Red's position seemed bad the whole time.
So they could check your YouTube for it, in other words?
Oh, I need to... I hope I highlighted it. Shoot. I want to believe I did. As part of... but I haven't... I'm behind on my YouTube upload.
Yeah, I usually do that, like, every 2 months when they're about to expire. But I did a whole bunch today, so now I'm all caught up.
Okay.
Today was a get shit done day for me.
Yeah. There's gotta be a get shit done day for me, but that day seems fire. It may not be fire, we'll see.
Rapturous Rhino wins that one.
That's not bad. You might catch up here.
Oh, good night, Ali. Thanks for tuning in.
Caleb still has a massive lead, and if you divide everybody's score by 3, you should get the number of games having won. So Joshua Pro is it's 2.5 games off of Caleb. Rapturous Rhinoceros is, it looks like, about 5.5 games off of Caleb.
That may be true, but it's not. It doesn't matter if you win this arena. It just matters your top arena scores.
Yeah,
and
of course.
And if Caleb, I assume Caleb's with a player who's already qualifying, or who do you think is like already qualified?
Caleb is almost set, basically. There's really no player that is quote unquote already qualified yet. It's just Caleb is way ahead of everybody else. There's a free rook for yellow. Blue pre-moves that. Red might steal a mate here.
Yeah, I would.
He could have stolen. He had a queen h14.
Yeah.
Or queen g14 rather. But green goes and takes the mate and doesn't lose his queen. Red has too much material though, so watch out for red. Okay. Doesn't get the queen
green
taken.
Has a
doesn't
ton of
trade
points.
The queen either. Could have traded and the 1v1 stage is in favor of red. There's a checkmate threat on queen a11.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a weird move. But red is way out on the clock, so I don't think it matters. Blue's
you can
finding
just take all the
free
pawns.
moves. Look out, he might promote. Flags blue in a dirty pre-move. Rapturous Rhinoceros red again.
Yeah.
Rap might catch up here. Don't know. He's only
He's
four.
in
He's
third
only
right
four
now.
and change games behind here, so the 5 wins would catch him up. How much we got? 30 minutes left of the arena. I don't know if that's enough time for Rap or not. That's a free queen there. Red yellow seem to be worse. Although blue's pawn pushes are a little sus. He just hangs a knight for free.
Oh, I think.
Follow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yellow could have traded that if he wanted to. That's not a free rook there.
I had some lag on my end, and now it's.
Well, okay. Yellow can take that green.
I wonder.
Oh, that's a fork. Take the queen, or could have taken the rook actually. What is yellow doing? He's just air spams, wondering what the heck he's doing. What is red doing? Red could have just taken the rook for free. There's no need to protect anything else. Okay, take pawn for free. Trade the rook, I guess. Take that rook for free. Blue only has pawns. If he survives to the 3-player stage, though, everybody's gonna overlook him, and he might have a chance to come back.
I don't think he's gonna. No, he doesn't survive.
That's made it. Yeah, he doesn't survive. I'm only being optimistic here if I say he's gonna survive, and that's a.
Yellow has a lot of pieces.
Yellow has way too many pieces. What's red doing? He might be trying for the resignation trick, strategic resignation. I don't think it's gonna work. Red doesn't have enough points. That's a nice pre-move though. Red has a chance. He's collecting everything from yellow now. He hung his queen. He had a free knight there, but he's still. Oh, and he flags everybody. He doesn't. He can just claim win.
Okay, that's AJ. I haven't seen many AJ wins, so that's impressive.
That was a really good, well played game by Red there, flagging yellow and then having a claim win on insufficient material against green. He did. He has to be ahead by more than 20 points when there is a zombie king and a single live king left on the board. Single live king. It has to be insufficient material. Insufficient material rules, and that would work in favor. It would be split even between the player left that resigns, claims win, flags, etc. If there is insufficient material. I myself am going through the non-life position. Yellow does not want a free queen there. It surprises me, or maybe that was just a
Red
pre-move.
lost the queen though, so he doesn't.
Yeah,
he doesn't
interesting.
checkmate green. Why not checkmate green? That was so weird.
They're all in pre-move mode, so we got to keep in mind that while we're analyzing a position, that there's going to be a frame of reference of a. We're gonna think that it all should have been made when everybody's just pre-moving.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, the joke many years ago in the free internet chess server was that like computers would be distinguished by how many play they were, like how many moves ahead they saw, and there'd be a computer that's like 7 play or 8 play or 10 play, and a human might say, "Oh, I'm 4 play. I can see 4 moves ahead." But when you pre-move, there are people who are negative 1 play who wouldn't see the move beforehand.
Oh.
Okay, we had a fancy ladder mate with 3 queens.
Yeah, he had a mate in 1 there, but he didn't. They want queen FT4 checkmate.
Caleb has passed 40. Joshua Pro in second with 36.
Josh is catching up now. Rap is now still 4 and change behind. 1.5 behind is Josh. Yeah, Josh has a chance here to catch up, but the score of his is not going to be that great. He needs a 70-something, 75 or more to really make a difference.
Now I'm looking, it says 0 active games, 1 person in queue.
I'm pretty sure that's an error. There has to be like 3 active users in the queue. There is a game going, by the way. I've actually clicked on it. Yeah, I clicked on it. There is a game going.
Oh, yeah, I got it now.
Yep, I had to go back to the main.
Yeah, I do that. I go back and forth to try to.
If there is some suspicion there, yellow just hangs a queen.
It is not showing me the moves. Oh,
okay.
Now it's showing me the moves.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, it's just free pawn, yeah. Free piece and pawn. Red now in bad position. Blue trying to pawn break there on red. Okay, there's going to be a check incoming from blue. The queen takes pawn, and it's almost forced. Oh, okay. That first. Green can go queen takes f3 check, but yellow might defend the f file. Decides not to. Just unpin the rook. He's like, yellow, come on and save me. Does not. Okay, knight trade? Okay. I was gonna say red might actually get betrayed by yellow. Right, red already in a lot of trouble here.
Oh, king capture
yellow might want to steal mate. That's a double check.
Okay.
That's not king capture.
Okay.
Because of the move order.
Move order, yeah.
A double check. A pawn promotes to queen, revealing a check from yellow. That is not a double check points though, because it's not on 2 kings. Yellow actually getting pre-moves on green. Has a pre-move. Green might be flagging first here. He's about to flag in a second. Okay, red gets a free pawn. Red actually doing okay here. Blue best with the most points and the most time and the most material. Taking advantage of all sorts of. He's pre-moving like a beast. I feel like it's Josh or Caleb is blue. Rap, possibly rap. Okay, now insufficient material. Don't flag. Caleb.
Yep, it's Caleb.
Yellow was.
I don't think I've seen Galileo before, in this arena at least.
Broad DC, I guess.
Oh no, he's played it says he's played 5 games. Okay.
Oh yeah, Galileo. I did look through his scores, and he only played like a few of.
Josh has dropped to 5th place.
What was that balance? Bishop trade for the knight. Free queen there in the opening.
Okay, now I'm in the game. It takes me a while to get back into these games.
Red stole a free queen from blue.
So Luke, I don't think I'm going to be able to cover the next arena. Well, I'm going to try to cover it, but I think I'm going to be like maybe an hour late. So I might cover the second hour of the arena. But I need to get food at some point, and I haven't yet. So
that would be after this one, yes. Cool.
Yeah, so I mean, after this arena, I have a Bughouse World Championship match to cover that starts like 45 minutes after this, and I won't have time to get food between. I kind of have to wait for that, and then that'll probably take like an hour, and then there'll be 15 minutes till this arena, but I gotta eat.
Yellow being a savage. 1v1. Anti-pre moves green and finds a mate. That is such a Luke move, by the way. Oh, he. Okay, trade those queens.
Easy win for yellow now.
By far, even though it's an even score right now, is the material is
maybe not an easy win. Now I like red.
Who is red? A magician, an absolute magician.
Wow.
Oh, it's 0.1 to 0.0. Rapturous loses the 1v1 in a 0.1. How do you throw that?
Tough game. Alright, we got another one.
Whatever. Maurice Ashley, a grandmaster, says whatever happens in time trouble stays in time trouble. So don't talk about what happens. Like, you just don't talk about it. You could be up 10 fucking queens and lose in time trouble.
So green just resigned. That's unusual.
Yeah. That's weird move by
red as mate. He just wants the free queen. Okay.
Yeah.
Blue, nice night by blue.
The problem with
red probably thought he was going to take the queen and then mate him, and blue's like, nope.
Yellow goofed, thinking he had mate on green. The king actually had one move, and then red had to take the free queen. I think it's better than the mate, to be honest. Even though it kind of surrenders the point advantage. So what? Like, it's not going to be a big point advantage either way.
I don't know. I think red should have taken the mate. I think the psychology... unfortunately, we can't, like, interview the players and hear what they were thinking. But, like, looking at the position, like, if I were red, I could see myself thinking, like, well, this king is deep in my territory, so I can get the mate and take this queen. I could have the best of both worlds. So I think that's what happened.
You can't in the game. You couldn't do that at the same time.
No, but I mean, I think he thought the mate would still be there. A future move.
Did he foresee that?
All right, Joshua Pro.
Was that yellow fell out on time, and that's our national master, by the way. Galileo, how much has he got this arena? He's 6th place. He's actually got 7.5 points. He's 6th place out of the entire group of 15 players. 15 is like the most I think I've seen in a Hyperbolic arena.
But they're not playing at the same time because we never have 2 games going.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I think they give up after. I think they've starting to go all in or all out.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm waiting on red getting tempted to try to go cheap on yellow, try to steal a knight, move back with a queen, or steal a knight and steal the bishop for checkmate.
He stole the pawn.
Yeah, he did that. It's true. I could that's the thing. I kind of foresaw red trying to go for cheap tricks here, as should be expected in a 30-second, but in the arenas, but not really we don't see a lot of dirty pre-moves in the semifinals and finals. We just don't. Even in 30-second. Is that free? Oh, he goes for yellow instead. Yellow's rook is worth 5 points. Right, whereas like 1 point queen is worth only 1 point. So green went for yellow instead of a free 1 point queen. Red just running him over. Red with 6.2, yellow with 9. Time advantage here I don't think is significant. I don't think any advantage is significant to call the game yet.
What was green doing? Red has.
Well, the fact that yellow has not many
through.
pieces.
Oh,
okay.
That's a significant advantage.
I think I can
Take a knight
say
and you
yellow's
can
not going to win it.
Watch out. Red's going to flag and
Got
it
him.
doesn't even matter. Oh, red was claim winnable for the whole 2-player stage. I forgot about
Makes
that.
sense. But yeah, he didn't have enough time to look at his points. He had to roll out moves.
Caleb is less than 3 games ahead of Josh, who is 2 games ahead of Rapturous Rhinoceros.
Red losing some material here.
Trade.
Oh, we could see bishop takes, yeah.
Oh,
nice. Supported by blue.
Yikes for red. Good game, well played by blue-green. Free pawn there, free bishop with fork on queen. Blue is gonna find a way here, right? What was that about? Why is yellow just hanging?
Oh, green's not taking it, so it's working.
I guess he sees yellow as an ally secretly. Don't understand. Okay, check on green. Take a not for free, but
green wants to promote.
For work. Green has way too much material now.
Yellow should take
blue have let them off the hook there. Is he going to take the yellow bishop? Yeah.
Sure.
Green is having the time of his life with 61 points and the only queen on the board.
Yeah, and he also yellow has the most time, but that's not going to last very long.
And the yellow pawn could not capture the blue queen there, even if he wanted to. Green can start consuming things, literally, without letting other players take them. I wouldn't say that too quickly, actually. Oh, come on. He could almost claim there.
That's a win for yellow.
Blue. Or green, rather. Green almost could claim there, and that's going to make a difference for Rap. He's still a little bit more than 4 games behind Caleb. Not sure about Josh here.
Hey, Chrissy at Chess. Is there bunkhouse coverage soon? Yes, but well, it depends what you mean by soon. There's bunkhouse coverage in 1 hour. So, in 1 hour, we have No Chewy Candy and Marvel and DC for Life for Splits Bullet and Little Plotkin. Unless they put in the time wrong, but I think it's in an hour.
And do y'all do it in UTC or
No, we let people. We let the players choose which time they want, and then they tell us what time zone they're choosing. And sometimes they get confused.
Yeah, I like to do it UTC just because, like, when I started out, I didn't know what the hell to use, and I just saw Wojciech Reza. Actually, I mispronounced the name. Levy apparently has the pronunciation of Wojciech, or however you spell it. You know, Green just finds a way to just blunder his queen. Great, it's glorious. The error spam by Green was rather hilarious, but yeah. He's got a good defense position. I gotta say that. It's a dubious skills defense if you were around for the early FFA days. Red just taking advantage of green there and pre-moving.
Yeah, green down to 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yellow way up on red and yellow basically way up on time. But advantage go to red now because red has that queen and other material too. Oh, that's a nice mate there by red. Red will win this by far.
This is claimable.
I could just claim. Why waste time here? You got some minutes left in the tournament. Caleb. Sometimes when they reflex, they don't think about the claim. They just try to keep moving until their flag falls or until everyone else's flag falls.
Yeah. I think that's a good
51
approach.
points is not going to be enough to make a
Blue
difference
says
here.
minus 50 points.
Yo, I mean, if Rap wanted to, I think he could have waited for another arena when it's not a low-scoring arena, but it is what it is. Thanks everybody for playing, for trying to for trying to make some good competition here.
Yeah.
I think we do enjoy seeing our Hyperbullets players like Rap giving it a shot. They may not like to see the rating drop, but yeah, that is what it is. It's part of being in the World Championship.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of players who they just want to qualify, and they don't care if they lose like 500 points to qualify. Like qualifying is all that matters.
There's some that do care, and if you're Cha-Cha, you would know who his name starts with an L.
Is it Luciano or?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't. Has he played in any of these arenas? I don't remember seeing.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah.
He hasn't played chat. He hasn't played 4-player chess or any variant in a long time.
Oh, okay.
Bienvenidos al gato ajedrecista. Es so rápida. Ajedrez de cuatro. Administrador está manco.
So do you know Spanish then?
Un poco. Nada mucho.
I don't know any.
Really know.
Okay, it's not showing me the moves again.
Okay.
Oh, now suddenly it went to a position.
We're doing Luciano impression, doing everybody impression.
Okay, it's a win for Caleb. It's hard for people to catch up with Caleb if Caleb keeps winning.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's going in to sabotage the arena. I don't know. Or just try. He's putting himself against some of the best Hyperbullet players in the world. He's doing it. Josh and Rap are both extremely fast. He's putting himself in the hunt. He's also getting good practice. Should he already effectively be very close to qualifying there, I would take the queen and maybe not. Oh, the knight protects the queen there, so there would be no mate if red tried. Yeah, knight's capture backwards there. 2 queens. Oh. Red, yellow were trying to mate green there for a second. Red could maybe add some more pressure to green. But does he want that, or does he want to fend off blue before the 3-player stage?
I see green is going down on time here.
E4,
am I just lagging?
Red, what was that error spam about? I think red doesn't like that blue green's flagging.
So he just timed out.
Yeah. Okay, so silly by red. Red still has plenty of material. 9 points still.
Yeah, but blue can get a mate pretty easily on yellow.
Blue can get mate, and he can just he does find the mate. But he has so much time. The green zombie king, by total luck, 1 in 3 chance if the king is sitting next to a queen, will the king gobble up the queen if it's unprotected? And assuming the other 2 squares as well by the green king are not covered. So blue wins, and that's Caleb.
Another win for Caleb.
Josh and Rap in the same game, and they are 2nd and 3rd. Caleb is showing himself against these 2 players. He is showing who is currently
Red
boss.
says, sorry, yellow, I played awful.
Oh yeah, I mean it is what it is. You don't need to go back and forth and apologize or blame. You don't blame, but you don't need to apologize to your opposite in these Hyperbullet games. It is what it is. If you work together with your opposite and it helps you, more power to you. But these games are about making sensible moves very quickly. Speed is the most important here in the 30-second. And call it speed chess for a reason. Free rook.
Yep.
Oh, that was a nice queen win there between red and yellow. Red and yellow are at the end of the day, they're not friends, right?
But at the beginning of the day, they're friends.
At the beginning of the day, they are friends. Yeah, I see. Yeah, it is like what's it called? I don't know. I'm too tired to think of an analogy right now. We're just enjoying the chaos of Hyperwood here. That was a nice mate by green, though.
Yeah.
That was not chaos. That was good chess right there. Well, he has 7 seconds left on the clock, though. He's thinking a little much. Red is just making pre-move after pre-move. Looks like Caleb, maybe. Okay, he just keeps hanging his queen. Doesn't matter. No, he casually just walks away. It's like a cool guy that doesn't look at an explosion.
That's a good analogy.
I stole that from Lonely Island, okay? I had to make a Lonely Island reference. The Lonely Island, rather. Rapturous Rhinoceros winning. Good speed. Only 6.4 for that.
So what are the top scores looking like in the 30 seconds section?
If we go to the forum, if you just exclamation W4SCC, I'll do that. Or another chatter, but
okay.
There we go. Chuck and I both at the same time. You go to that last page, or the second last one rather. You should see the standings that are currently as of the 19th arena. The 2 weeks ago. 32nd, and it's the second to last page number 3, and looks to me like there's a lot of participants in the 1-1, but if we go to the half-o individual scores, well, Caleb has been getting 90, and so is GS. Pro Master 2006 is up there, but he's no longer necessary we no longer need him as part of the 30-second category. He's already qualified through the
but he can choose which he qualifies for, right? So he might choose 30-second.
The thing is, he should just stick with 1-1, and I did actually make a correction. They should just choose the 1-1 category first, secure their top spots. Half-o standings show, if we exclude Eye of the Tiger, it would be in the O and PKNM. We gotta exclude those two. It would be Caleb Brown, Chessmaster GS, Joshua Pro 2021, and Naples Passage. We can exclude Rahito. Prathu is kind of up there. Prathu would be 5th place in the hunt here.
But why are you saying that they should just choose 1-1?
Oh, if they qualify for 1-1, like they should just go with that.
Why should they? I mean, I would think it would make sense strategically to look at the standings and say, if I choose this one, then that would cause this person to qualify. If I choose this other one, that'll cause this person to qualify. And then you choose the one where you get what you think gives you the better chance to win. Where am I wrong there?
That was before notify. So you notify the thing is here. You notify the 1 minute 1 second people a whole week before you notify the 30-second. Why?
Okay.
Because that's how the results finish.
Okay.
And so they can only respond within an X amount of time their declaration to participate.
Okay.
And so it would be unfair for them to go back and say, I just want to I want to go back to the 30-second category now, and then we have to open up spots for the 1 minute 1 second again.
Okay.
We just kind of wanted to already move on, unless there is some no show that magically.
Okay, so some people have already declared. You're saying for 1-1, or when did they have to declare by?
All 4 people have declared their participation in the championship.
Okay.
So I've told everybody to treat it as though they were not possibly going to be selected as alternate for 1-1. Just go for 30-second, do it
Give it your all. Good luck. That was my most recent comment. The translation. You know, at the time I was kind of in a rush to just post it before the 30-second arenas began. We have 5 minutes to go in the championship, and was actually
Caleb is not even to 60 points yet, which is
Yeah.
just not a very good score.
And Josh has like 73 and 75, and this would make very little difference other than
Yeah,
just
so
playing practice.
looks like Caleb already has a 90 and an 86, so his score here is
Yeah.
not going to be used.
He's just doing this for practice. He's just showing everybody who he is.
Joshua Pro has a 70 and a 73.
He's really
So
got
this
a
doesn't matter for
advantage against
Joshua as
Rap
well.
And Josh's favorite time control, I would have to say, is something like 30, but I may be wrong. He might actually like 6 the best. I mean, there's a lot of people who like 6 the best. I used to like 6 the best because I thought it was fairly memester, if you will. Oh, green red? Red just trades that 1 point queen for a green 9-point queen. Red seeing a lot of material here. King is questionable, maybe. Best king on the board is green, who actually does promote a queen there. Could promote another, maybe. Okay. Green can promote now, or he can't promote. Finds a good fork there. Should have taken him with the queen, maybe. Okay, green's actually making some good progress now. 25 points, and yellow's still alive. Yellow with 27, but blue with 36. That point advantage here is going to be great. There's a check and a checkmate. And yellow. A little trade by green there. Could have taken the queen if he was going to do that, maybe. But I think he and red were in interest to both keep queens. Wow, nice snag there.
Time.
Goes a pre-move. Queen takes queen, though.
Blue is in danger territory. I'm sorry, green in danger territory on time. Red looking great on time. Red's going to flag them both easily.
Yeah, he's going to flag them both, and or you could just win the 1v1. Hard to tell how they're going to do it. You're going to see from time to time these players just moving their big, powerful pieces one square as though they're pawns or fairy pieces.
Yeah, you can run all moves faster if you just go one square.
Yeah. It gets pretty hilarious sometimes, the one square moves. Like,
I mean, that's a good strategy. I hadn't even thought of that until you mentioned it.
You gotta save time however you do it. Whether it's ugly or not, it doesn't matter. As long as you flag your opponents. Is that mate? That's why green sack... No, it's not mate. I wasn't thinking. Bishop out. Yeah, bishop go along the diagonal of the queen and the king. Red trying to block off that diagonal. Not gonna lie, I almost fell asleep right there.
Because it's so slow?
Like, no, because it's late.
Oh. Okay.
We are literally like 1 minute away from the arena finish. That's a nice mate by yellow.
Red has a lot more time than them.
Oh, sure.
Still, if I were red, I would try to eliminate this dead knight, though. So that my pawn could
Oh, for pawn advancement? Yeah, I agree. How do you do that? You got to get your knight to a not awkward space.
He's going to do it with his king, maybe.
You called it, Chuck. Nice one. Yeah, I mean, but he's not making any progress. He's just shuffling because he thinks that it's going to help him with his time, which is not a bad idea, actually.
No, it's a great idea.
Nice time sneaking in. I could have taken that for free, right, Bishop? No. Was a queen protecting it? I didn't see it or not. Oh. Yellow out of time. He red way ahead of that's a stalemate. Oops. Red almost got mated there. Oh, green or red forfeits on time. Galileo.
Oh,
he had
wow.
a chance there. Rapturous Rhinoceros
Rhino's so fast.
with the legendary flag on Galileo. We have completed the arena with Joshua Pro 2 games behind Caleb. Nice try, nice effort by all three of those guys.
Okay, so 59.25 for Caleb, 53.25 for Joshua, 45.75 Rapturous Rhino, AJ with 21, Cha-Cha, who left like 40 minutes in the arena, still finishes 5th.
Yeah. I think when he comes back, when he wakes up and he's slept well, he's going to show something to everybody. I mean, he's great. He's fantastic.
Yeah. I think he'll do well. Well, assuming he plays, though. I mean, he might not play in the arena. We'll see. I think he regrets not playing that last 1-1 arena. He said he fell asleep, but if he played in the last 1-1 arena, he could have qualified 1-1, possibly.
Okay, who? I'm gonna hop off soon, but who are you gonna take on for a raid?
Great question.
I know Hunter's anniversary is really legally the 27th of January. I remember that day quite well. It's the 27th. He's the day early. Scam. I don't know. You can pick Hunter if you want to.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see who's streaming.
Let's see who's streaming the variance category first, if there is variance.
Yeah.
If there is, and I know you're gonna host the Bug House World Championship soon. So
yeah, but it's in 45 minutes, so I'm not gonna stream until then.
Fair.
We're gonna find someone to raid.
Right. Nice short commentary with you, Chuck.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining me. I assume you'll be asleep for the next one, or
doesn't mean that the rules are exempt, guys. I might magically wake up and find out if there's something going on.
Okay.
So, but good luck to everybody who's playing.
All right, so
good game so far.
So let's see. I think I'm actually gonna send people to Marie Chess. She's streaming the
that's cool.
Nashville championships, and I live kind of near Nashville.
Yeah, that works.
So we'll send you to Marie Chess for commentary. Also, I feel bad. Yesterday, or was it today? What's today? Yesterday, Thursday. She had a Bug House World Championship match, and I didn't stream it because I was busy. But she won that match, so there'll be other opportunities. She's in the challenger section. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me. Thank you so much to Cha-Cha Chess for the raid. Thanks to Luke, 4Player Chess, for joining me in the commentary booth.
Started streaming.
And thanks to the players for showing us a lot of fun games. Thanks again to Cha-Cha Chess for a different reason. Cha-Cha wanted to go to sleep, but he jumped back in there to get the game started again, and then left when there were more than 4 players. That was really nice of Cha-Cha.
He's gonna show something tomorrow.
Yeah,
I hope that a lot of players turn out and we want good games played, but we want high scores too. Okay.
Yeah, very high scores for sure. All right, have a good one, everyone. Bye, guys.
Bye.